What's going on, guys? This is Matt from the Matt and Joe Show. Before we start this next episode, I just want to make a couple announcements. First of all, thank you to everyone who has stuck with us through the past month or two, past couple of months. I know it's been a little quiet, but we are getting back to a more regular and hopefully a more frequent upload schedule. So thank you for sticking with us, and definitely be sure to let your friends and family know about our show. We are continually looking for ways to grow, looking for ways to expand our show. So definitely all of your support will help if you like, comment, and subscribe and share. That would be immensely helpful to us. The other announcement is that we finally have our Facebook page back up again. I mentioned in the description of the last video, but we do want to let you know that we finally have our Facebook page up. If you go on Facebook and look up the Matt and Joe Show, the N symbol. So the Matt and Joe Show. Definitely like that page to keep up in real time with when we upload. We want to have a lot of high interaction there. Polls, suggestions, any ideas for new episodes you'd like to share. We're definitely down to listen to all of that. That's about it now. Thank you again for all of your support. And without further ado, enjoy the next episode. Welcome back to the Halloween special that we weren't planning until earlier today.
Part two.
Yeah. What's up, guys? How's it going?
Yeah, the first part was kind of rushed, but we thought, why not do part two?
Yeah. So, Matt and Joe Show, hey, welcome.
Hey.
I'm Crow Person Matt.
And I'm Reptile.
And this is my co-host. Yeah.
I'm Reptile Joe.
Nice.
Yeah, they just call me Lizard King.
You like our spooky Halloween names?
Oh, absolutely. The thing is that
yeah, we decided since we had so much content with part one that we absolutely weren't expecting to do.
Yeah, we kind of thought, why not just do more?
Pretty much.
I mean, Halloween's a big topic, man. Like, you can't just fit it all into one episode. You gotta do two.
Yeah, pretty much. So, what's Halloween looking like for you, Joe? You got any plans? Get to carve any jack-o'-lanterns?
Oh, I actually just did that this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
What'd you do?
It's your standard jack-o'-lantern face.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to actually try doing one of those like very complex ones where like you actually shade or shave into the pumpkin and not exactly cut it out. But I'll be honest, never tried it, and I have yet to actually find a design that I'm actually satisfied with.
That's fair.
Because if I'm gonna do it, I want it to be good. I don't want to just half-ass it.
Yeah. I was gonna do one this year, but it didn't happen, and I kind of lost the drive to do it and everything else I've been working on. So.
No, I get that.
It's always next year.
But it's always a tradition for my friends and I. Like we always try because a lot of my friends are very much into Halloween. And don't get me wrong, I'm into Halloween, but Christmas is my thing. But I go hard into Halloween. And it's our tradition to always try to do some your typical fall things because we've been doing them since high school. So why not if we can try doing those same few things? Pumpkin carving is one of those, or just watching horror movies and then pumpkin carving.
That's fair.
Yeah, man, it's a simple tradition, but keeps it going, keeps it spicy.
Yeah.
So
here's a question. Do you guys do anything? Do you do anything with the guts? Do you do anything with the seeds?
Bake the seeds. I know you can do things with the guts, but I'll be honest, I don't do anything with them.
Do you like pumpkin? Do you do pumpkin pie?
Oh, pumpkin pie is fantastic. I am on the pH scale basic because I like pumpkin spice.
That's fair.
A little bit of a science joke right there.
I don't mind pumpkin spice. I will not eat pumpkin pie.
Why
I
not?
will not eat pumpkin guts. It's disgusting.
You, is it the smell or taste or texture?
Both. All.
All?
No, like I legitimately just don't like pumpkin. Like
So then,
something about the flavor of pumpkin is entirely off-putting to
so
me.
then, what's your go-to pie?
Um, Apple usually.
Okay, I can get behind that. Apples.
Good old American apple pie.
Apple pie is good. Cherry pie is good. I
Cherry
honestly,
pie, anything with fruit, honestly, any fruit
I
pie
half
is
expected
good.
this might be like my northerner in me, but I half expected you to say like sweet potato or rhubarb because I feel like that's a very southern
Uh,
thing.
I haven't gotten to experience any of those. So.
Oof. I've never had them either, so I have no idea.
So here's a question. Going back to pumpkin carving. So, do you think it's lazy? Like I was at Target last
Okay.
weekend, and the thing that they started putting out, the things they started selling, were these kits of pumpkin decorating kits. But rather than do any legitimate carving, they have these plastic pieces that you just like pop
No.
out, and I guess you just stab them into the pumpkin or just tape them on,
Here,
and that's it.
that's acceptable if you don't want your small child to cut themselves with a knife. Like if you got like a 4-year-old child and they want a pumpkin carve, you give them that to decorate their pumpkin. But like once you hit a certain
If
age,
that's for like okay, so what you do with that? That's a secondary pumpkin. You don't make that your primary
well,
pumpkin.
no,
Like
if
when
you
you
if
have a small child who wants to decorate, like that, give them a small secondary pumpkin to do that with.
well, yeah, no, that's what like I'm saying. Like there's that is only good for a certain level. But if like you're a
Yeah.
grown adult and you're just like I'm gonna decorate a pumpkin like this, like what are you doing? Get out of here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. That's
Like
fair.
it's like what like ages like 5 to like I'm just gonna guess like 8. I don't know. It's like just like
Possibly. Like usually, like nothing I've seen is for like super like adult like things. It's always like Disney or Nick Jr. or something like that.
yeah, no. If you're an adult, you gotta carve your pumpkin like a adult.
Yeah. Like a real
Like
boy,
a real
a
boy.
real grown boy.
So wait,
Um,
do you have any proper Halloween traditions? Like, cause like I do pumpkin carving or and watch horror
not
movies. Like, do you
really.
really?
Like, well, here's the thing. Like I said in the last video, my fiance isn't super big into Halloween.
I got you.
Like, I think it's just like a Haitian tradition,
Mm.
I guess, or a Haitian thing. Like it's, I don't know if superstition is the right word, but like they're not too big into the idea of like the all the themings, the theming of
Oh,
Halloween.
like all like the actual spookiness of it, like ghouls and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Oh
exactly.
man, I'm
So
into
it's
that.
yeah. Which I mean, like it's not a super terrible loss for me because like I haven't really like had any reason to get into Halloween spirit. Like last year, I got to do Halloween Horror Nights at Universal, which is great. I like doing that. I'll go out with friends and do that while my fiance stays home, and everybody's good with that.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, no, no, not really.
See, that's so bizarre to me. Also, I'm convinced that nobody has ever bobbed for apples. I think that's some bullshit that they made up. That's some bullshit that they made up in like the 70s.
It,
And like,
no, that probably goes back farther than
all
that.
right,
But is it bad that I've wanted to try?
I mean, all right, cool. Next party you host, we will bob for apples.
Yes, absolutely. I'm,
Follow us on
dude.
Twitch
I'm
as we
here
bob
for
for
that.
apples.
Yeah, that's the entire stream. Just me occasionally going up, like coming on camera. I'll be like, "Watch this,"
You
and I'll just go down and just splash around with my hands behind my
you
back.
waterboard yourself just to grab an apple.
I'll just go back off camera for just an indeterminate amount of time.
Did he survive? Stay tuned. No, no, there's so many good Halloween traditions, like pumpkin picking, pumpkin carving,
Mhm.
apple picking, horror movies. I mean, I'm into supernatural stuff already, and like that's like not exclusive to the Halloween season. Like I listen to podcasts that are
Yeah.
about like Bigfoot and extraterrestrials and like demons, possessions, and all that jazz, and it's like, oh, I love this stuff. Or like hell, like
Mhm.
the Animal Patrick. Him and I talk about Nuke's top 5 all the time, or top 10, or whatever the fuck it is. Those YouTube videos where I like do what's it, countdowns of paranormal videos and stuff. Like
Right.
I'm very much all about that stuff all year round, so I'm not like exclusively like, oh, I like ghosts and ghouls in Halloween season. It's like, nah, dude, they can put a Christmas hat on them. It's Santa. You know what I mean?
Nice. Um, I feel like I'd probably be a lot more into the spirit if I had like if I was able to do something like throw a Halloween party every year and have like friends come together and just like potluck
Like,
and just like
would you
just have like a just a get together around the theme of Halloween.
would you do the mash?
The Monster Mash?
Of course, no other mash than that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He got whiplash. It was a very bad crash. The monster mash.
It was a spooky splash.
Dude, that is such a stupid song, but like it's the pinnacle of Halloween.
Absolutely.
Like I just remember like so many like not high school, but like grade school like Halloween parties. They
Hmm.
overplay that song.
I mean, it's like I feel like that's like because out of all of the Halloween songs there are, like there aren't that many Halloween songs, are there?
Thriller.
There's that one. There's Thriller. Yeah.
They say Thriller's like the most well known and beloved.
Oh, Thriller. Dog. I was gonna get to
Oh,
that.
oops.
No. Is that it? Other than Thriller and
I mean the entire soundtrack of The Nightmare
Monster
Before
Mash?
Christmas,
That,
minus What's
yeah.
This. Um,
I can't think of any other Halloween songs.
I'm sure there's other ones I'm just not thinking of.
Yeah.
Uh,
Though I mean,
oh, the
um,
that crap. It's from the Lost Boys. That god damn, I forgot. It's a uh god, my knowledge is draining like the water I drank.
mhm.
It's I forgot. I'll have to look it up. Just
Yeah.
it's you ever see that movie The Lost Boys? It's vampires from like the 80s or something like that.
I don't think I have. No, that's not. It's not coming to me.
It's actually not a bad movie. In
Hmm.
fact, it's got a 7.3 on IMDb.
There you go.
1987. So it's
Um,
not that long ago.
what about so though what like era put out some fire Halloween songs?
If you
So if you go on YouTube and look up was it 1910s to 1930s,
okay.
they put out some. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but they had some spooky music back
So wait.
then.
What am I looking up? 1910s,
The
1930s?
1910s to 1930s Halloween music.
Oh, that stupid spooky skeletons.
That no, actually, I think that was a much newer song.
But that's still
No,
a
we're
Halloween
talking
song
about
though.
yeah. Oh yeah, that is a Halloween song
Oh, there's
actually.
40 minutes of this. You know I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
watch all 40 minutes of this.
Oh, absolutely. And the good thing is I'm pretty sure by now most of it is public domain. So
I
you
mean,
know.
unless Mr. Mouse got involved.
No, none of this is Disney.
I was gonna say, Mr. Mouse has interesting relations with the public domain.
Very true. Speaking of Mr. Mouse, though, this another movie that I'll only watch during the Halloween season is the Sleepy Hollow portion of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Fun fact.
Like this is the time for that.
Fun fact. Sleepy Hollow is in New York, just
Oh,
north of where I'm currently at.
how far north?
Let's see. Let's look it up right now from where I'm at presently, without
Yeah.
giving away too much information on the stream. My address is.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. His address. He's gonna give his address, social security number, phone number,
It is
banking account information.
from where I'm at in Brooklyn. It is a 46-minute drive.
Ah,
Not bad at
nice.
all.
Yeah. Feel free to dox him, ladies and gentlemen.
Please don't. I mean, if you want to, I mean, by all means, don't.
By all means, don't. Don't.
Say, I'll get you. Um,
I see ya.
oh no, but like, they do haunted, well, they not presently this year, but they used to do like a headless horseman fright night and stuff like that.
Oh,
Make a big thing about it. It's pretty cool.
nice.
Do you have
You know what I've been wanting to do, and I don't think this is so much a Halloween tradition, though it is as it is like an autumn thing.
what is it?
But one thing that I've been wanting to do, I've never gotten to do it yet. I want to go through a cornfield maze.
Corn maze?
Yeah.
Oh my, corn maze. I love those. Those are hilarious. I haven't done one in years.
Oh my, because I know there are a bunch of them around like the Orlando area,
Really?
but I've just never gotten to do it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're gonna go to Kansas. Oh no, we're gonna go to like Indiana or Kansas, and we're gonna go to a
Yeah.
proper corn maze.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got nothing but corn out there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Legit point. Corn.
Oh my God. Yo, do you have any proper fears? Like, what's your like if you know, like what's your Halloween scarediness? Like are you scared of clowns, ghouls, ghosts, goblins?
Um.
The
See, fun
dark.
fact about me, I lived in Savannah, Georgia at one point, which, if you don't know, was considered one of the most haunted cities in the United States.
Really? I did not know
I
that.
think it's in like I think it's right behind what isn't Boston supposed to be super haunted?
Yeah.
Is it or yeah. Right behind Boston, I think, is Savannah is the next
Boston,
most haunted
Gettysburg.
city.
There's like so many spots that are like have high activities, but like I don't know
Yeah,
the tier list of spooky cities in the U.S.
yeah. So like when it comes to superstitious stuff, like I'm not really bothered by that too much.
All right.
I will tell you a story actually.
Okay.
Also, back when I was living in Belgium, I had this friend named Donald. Wherever you are, if you're listening to this, shout out. What's up, man?
Hey,
Um, so I had this friend named Donald, and what we would do is we go on walks whenever I hung out at his place. We go on walks up and down the street to where he lived, and he lived down the street from this house that was like completely burnt. It wasn't like burnt down, but it was burnt. Like it just caught fire one night. Nobody made it out alive,
so I'm guessing
unfortunately.
it's a condemned house.
Yeah, more or
All right.
less. So this kid has the brilliant idea of what if we went inside?
Ooh.
Yeah, and I guess I was feeling extra brave, so I was like, all right, let's do it. So we go around back. Like he apparently this isn't the first time he's been inside.
All right.
So we go around back. There's like the door is like just off, I guess. So we go through the door and into like the den area, like the big living room area,
Yep.
and everything is like charred. It legit smells like smoke.
Yeah, you're definitely in a
And
condemned house. It's
yeah,
structurally
so
ungood to be in.
right. So next thing I know, we're probably in there for like 10 seconds before, no joke, I am not kidding. We see an orb, a perfect like bright orb pass by us like at eye level, slowly go down the hallway into a dark room,
Ooh.
and then we hear screaming coming from that
I
room.
am all about that.
I've never ran so fast in my life anywhere as I did running out of the house and back to his place.
I that is actually terrifying.
Yeah.
But I love that kind of stuff. There, like I have a very similar story, but I know the cause of the scariness.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like there's a whole bunch of like abandoned buildings, and one of them happened to be an abandoned insane asylum from like the 1910s or something. Like really, like it's been atrocities.
Like something like one of those places like YouTube explorers would go to.
I'm sure there's videos of it. It's called Letchworth Insane Asylum,
Hmm.
and basically there was one time that what's it? A few friends of mine, like we all like went
Yeah.
there to explore and stuff. Obviously, to like it's scary and like why not? And at one point,
Mm-hmm.
we were in like some room or hall. Like we were in a room going down the hallway, and we heard like shuffling, like and it sounded like actual like footsteps. We're like
Okay.
that's terrifying because we're the only ones to our knowledge that are presently in there. Turns out, when we went down the hallway towards where the sounds were coming from, like flashlights in hand and all that jazz, there was
Okay.
a sleeping homeless person in that room, scared the
Oh.
ever-loving piss out of me. We all proceeded to run out screaming because we didn't know it was another person in there, like in the pitch black
Yeah.
dark, like it was just like whatever, like don't even use your phone for reference, use like a proper flashlight, and just imagine
Yeah.
if you're walking in a obviously like the condemned house that you're in. Like imagine
Mm-hmm.
walking around in that and you hear stuff and you think it's like, oh my god, this is like a ghost or something, just to find out that it's actually like a real person that may or may not attack you. That's kind of,
Yikes.
yeah.
Is that better or worse?
Worse.
Like, is that better or worse than
I
yeah?
would say worse because that physical harm is a lot more precedented than ghostly harm.
True.
Though I'm not gonna lie, cursed objects, that's what gets me because there are a lot of terrible cursed items that are found all over. Like for example, there is one
Mm-hmm.
that was found that's called the Crone of the Catskills. It
Uh huh.
is that thing. It's in a traveling haunted museum on Planet
Mm-hmm.
Weird, and this thing is like it literally every time like you put it somewhere like it like the area around it becomes wet and like you just hear like all these like weird sounds and strange things happen when it's like interacted with, and it's terrifying because you're just like these people aren't like blowing smoke, like it's like this thing's been passed on from person to person because nobody wants this thing. It's like burn it and toss into the ocean, like you don't want this thing.
Yeah.
Like cursed items like that those are the things that give me the old heebie-jeebies.
Speaking of cursed items, did you know that Hollywood Studios at the Tower of Terror? Do you know the story of that?
uh,
They have a cursed item inside of there too, apparently.
really?
Yeah. It's the Slappy doll, the marionette doll that they used in one of the episodes of the Twilight Zone.
Really?
They've got that. Yeah, they've got that at the very bottom, like right as you're about to get off the ride. They have a Slappy doll that apparently like has been known to turn its head,
Ooh, nope.
like to face people. Yeah.
That is a no for me, dog. I will not. I will sell that stock.
I'll sell all my stock in Disney because of that marionette.
No, marionettes are creepy. One of my
Yeah,
yo,
true.
if you ever want a good movie to watch during this Halloween season, watch
Mm-hmm.
Dead Silence. I Back
Mm-hmm.
in high school we were watching it like with a because like a group of friends were all watching horror movies, and a lot of my friends don't like horror movies like I do, and two grown men friends of mine, they were hiding behind
Right.
my fucking couch in fear at this movie, and they lost like a good couple days of sleep because they don't do the whole cursed puppet
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's a pretty good movie. I enjoy it. It's a delight. I can see
Ah.
the creepy factor of it, but it was just funny that like I'm like watching it like eyes like wide open, like mouth agape, like ooh, I'm so excited. And meanwhile, like my friends are like cowering in fear behind the couch, or like watching it with like their hands over their face with like their fingers splayed. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah.
Uh, that's definitely one I would recommend.
Boy.
That gets one bag of popcorn and two colas.
Exactly that much.
Absolutely.
Nice. Let's see. I'm actually running a little dry on Halloween content.
Really?
No, actually, I got one more. I've got one more in
Okay.
me. So, if you ever visit Savannah, they actually do like their whole thing, especially around this time of year.
Peaches.
They do no. That is a stereotype.
Oof.
No, Savannah's thing most of the year, actually like the entire year, let's be real, is just going downtown and getting drunk because that's what you do when you're in
Yeah,
Savannah.
fair point.
You go downtown, you go to Wet Willie's, you go to all the different bars down there,
Wait,
and you get drunk.
there's a real place called Wet Willie's.
Yeah, man.
Jesus
And it's
Christ.
actually like they're like Fat Tuesdays.
Wait, like the actual like day before like Lent or Advent or whatever it is, like Mardi Gras.
Yes, but like there's a like a place. I know it's on City Walk, but I know they have other
Oh, then
locations
yeah,
called
yeah, yeah,
Fat Tuesdays. Like the frozen slushy
yeah.
alcohol.
Uh,
Like Wet Willie's is basically the same thing.
okay, because I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were pulling one over on me because I
No,
didn't like. There's a southern place called the Piggly Wiggly, and what a
I've been to Piggly Wiggly.
I, dude, when one of my one of my friends and former roommates, he's from Alabama. When he told
Hmm.
me, he goes, "Hey, does anyone need anything? I'm going to the Piggly Wiggly," and I was like, "What? All right, now you're just fucking with me. There's no way there's a place called Piggly Wiggly,
No, if you want to ever
dude. It's in
verify
Space Jam.
that Piggly Wiggly is exactly. I was gonna
Oh my
say
God,
they
it
got that scene in
blew
space,
my
that product
mind."
placement.
But when you're saying stereotypes and
Yeah, so back to Savannah. So, this time, especially this time of year, they capitalize hard on haunted tours, like haunted hearse tours, haunted walking tours, graveyard tours. That's what Savannah does.
okay,
So, I was able to do one walking ghost tour when I was living there, and we came across this house that what happened was my alma mater, SCAD, um, I think it was them. So the architecture students back in the 70s, SCAD actually bought this building and had architecture students like what they did is they did like a dare or whatever
okay,
to stay in this house for a week and just repair it and sleep in the house
doing
while
repairs.
they're restoring this house. Yeah. Knowing that this house is haunted, like there's actually like a well-known story
How
behind
long
it.
did they last?
I think they got out of there like that same night
Really?
because like they heard noises. Like there's a guy upstairs, like get out, like real horror movie stuff. That's how the story goes. I can't verify this actually happened. This is how the story goes. So this one of these kids goes upstairs to try to investigate the noise. Uh, and the noise just keeps getting louder the closer he gets upstairs, like for everybody. So what happens is this kid gets upstairs and then he feels like something pushing him down. So he turns, he starts trying to go down the stairs. He's not going fast enough for this ghost, I guess, because this ghost just knocks him off of the stairs, like down the stairs,
Jesus Christ.
tumbling down, and there's a spot on the front door, the windows pane of the front door, where you see two like bumps where this kid crashed and broke his wrists.
Like Wile E. Coyote,
At
pretty
the,
much.
yeah, pretty
God
much.
damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Savannah has like a million stories like that, dude.
See, that's why
Like it isn't
once things open up again, I want to travel the haunting
the haunted
places.
circuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
haunted world tour. Let's go.
Yes. So, yeah, you gotta hit up Savannah,
I
dude.
mean, I did the Paris catacombs. Like the
I would like to do that. That would be
it was
interesting.
really cool. I
Uh,
loved it. But like that was a pretty spooky spot because you're literally surrounded by wall to wall bones of dead people that have been dead for God, hundreds of years.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, they're like I could tell you like a million stories about Savannah if we had more time. That might be another episode actually,
we'll probably get into
because I know a few episodes.
we'll probably get
You
into
said?
some hauntings and some supernatural things.
Yeah,
Supernatural
definitely.
cryptozoology tier list. Comment down
Hmm.
below if you want to hear some of that action. Who
Yeah,
loves some Bigfoot?
absolutely.
Who loves some Bigfoot? I like some Bigfoot.
You'll eat some Bigfoot.
No. Would you? Oh, would you actually eat Bigfoot? Like if they like caught Mr. Foot and like got made a piece of Bigfoot jerky? Would you have a piece of Bigfoot jerky?
Jerky, no. Nah, no, I think he's too close to human.
That is the correct
Bigfoot is
answer.
too close to
That is the
human.
correct
Yeah,
answer. Don't eat Mr. Foot.
yeah,
All right, looks like we gotta be winding down, man.
yeah,
Any
for sure. You got any other spooky anecdotes? You got any spooky stories, questions, scenarios?
my credit card bill. That's about it.
What?
That's it. Credit card bill. That's the spooky
Uh,
story. The end.
I guess so. I'll tell you what.
Here, would it be for Halloween
Um,
this year? Boom, quick.
what am I gonna be for
Yeah.
Halloween? Uh, shoot, I don't know. If I entered a Halloween contest, I would bring back a Luigi costume that I did back like 10 years ago. No, for real, I got like legit overalls and a green
Oh
shirt, like
damn.
work boots. I was like real Luigi.
See, I made this joke in March when the whole world started to fall apart that I was gonna get a plague doctor outfit.
Uh,
Still living by it. I'm a plague doctor.
Fair enough. So is that any other last thoughts? Any remarks?
Don't eat circus peanuts. That's it.
True. Absolutely. Um, yeah, you're gonna hate yourself.
Well, everyone,
All
thank you all for joining us and have a safe
right.
and happy
Have a
Halloween.
happy, safe Halloween.
Later,
Good
everybody.
night, all.